Jamie McMurray has won the 2 marquee events in this 2010 season. His crew chief, Kevin Manion, joins us now at Trackside Live.
What's up, fellas? I know what's up. You and Rutledge were making me a little uncomfortable back there with y'all
smelling each other.
Tell me about it. Tongue in the bricks. I mean, my gosh.
I know you don't sweat, but there you go.
What?
I know you don't sweat, but there you go. Cool.
Drivers put on the crew chiefs. We sweat.
We don't sweat. We perspire.
Yeah. No, women perspire. I do sweat.
The last time you were working pit road, you should have had this.
Uh-oh. Driver one.
Sorry.
Driver one.
You know, DW is in waiting.
I know, I'm done.
Just for the record.
I know.
Kevin, you and I talked the other night, and you said, really, probably for the first time, the 42 and the 1 pitted side by side at Indy. And Chip liked that. It kind of reminded him of the IndyCar deal. But you also told me that played a little bit of a role of what went on that pit call.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we got the 2-stage pit boxes, and the crew sits down front, and John Morris, the sponsor, and Chip, the owner, and a few of the other guests sit out back. And I could hear Chip just scream. And, you know, I turn around, I'm like, what? You know, we call him two-tire Chip because in the Indy Series you just take gas and you don't need tires. Well, here you need tires and gas, so it's a big ongoing joke. These 2 tires are for Chip. So he did mention about split strategy, and that's how they do it in the Indy.
Because he knew the 42 had made the call. They were going with 4.
He's got 2 radios and he's all mic'd up with all kinds of crazy stuff going on. But you know, our plan was 2 all along, and you know, it just happened to work out.
2-tire Chip. I like that.
It's cheaper to change 2.
Yeah, that's it.
I think that's a big part of it.
2 of the biggest races. I mean, the 2 biggest races in NASCAR. You've won both of them. If you had to right now today, I'm putting you on the spot, which one was more satisfying, Daytona or the Brickyard?
I think Daytona for me. The Brickyard hasn't set in yet, even though it was just last week. It's still, we haven't stopped yet. We tested Monday and just having a day off, had to get the truck loaded for Pocono. But just being from the Earnhardt side of Earnhardt Ganassi, the super speedway races and what that meant to Dale, I think winning at Daytona was more special for sure.
I know you've always been a big outdoorsman, and I think Johnny Morris is one of the nicest guys on the planet. How neat and cool was it to have him there, not only for the 500, but also in the pit box for the Brickyard last week?
Yeah, you know, Johnny is, you'll never meet a nicer man, like you said. And the passion he has in his business and in this race team, it was just really cool to have him and his son at Daytona and at Indy. So, and like Johnny says, I love using this. He says anything after Daytona, boys, is just a bonus. So
pretty good bonus you got.
So pretty good bonus.
Kevin, going into this season, you had been with Martin Truex Jr., and you guys had so much success together, winning championships in the Nationwide Series. Are you surprised? And I know Chad Canals, you want to win every single race, all you guys do, but are you surprised at how quickly you guys have come together?
No, you know, you hear that a lot, but what I am surprised about is Jamie's attitude towards racing. You know, Martin and I and the team and DEI were together a long time, and it was time for a change. You know, there was some opportunities back to maybe go with Martin and so on and so forth, but I think the best thing that's happened is we separated. We're still great friends, talk all the time, but Kevin Manion needed a fresh start. The team needed a fresh start, and like I told Larry last week, Jamie McMurray has been that fresh start for this team.